This is it. Hey everybody, good morning. Getting ready to go out. I was going to tell you about this awesome company called Living Social. If you haven't been online to see Groupon and Living Social and Amazon local, you should definitely get on there and do that. This is one of the really good thrift stores in town, this Thrift Smart, and I was able to get a certificate where I only paid $10 for $20 worth of items. So it's awesome, and it doesn't expire until August of 2014, but we're going to go use it today. So anyways, I just thought I would show you all this company. I definitely would encourage you all to check out, like I said, Groupon is a great one, Amazon Local, and this Living Social site. Alright, so I'm done thrifting. I went to 3 shops, didn't really find anything. This here is where the Nashville Sounds plays, right over there. And then we're actually going to go past Fort Negley. I will bring you guys back to Fort Negley at some point. This was a Civil War battle site. They've done some excavating up there on the top where you can actually see where they had dug down and entrenched themselves. It's a really interesting site, but like I said, I'll have to bring y'all back a little later and show you that. On the back side of this hill of Fort Negley is actually the city cemetery, and I thought I would swing by there because if you know me at all, you know that I love the artwork of the city cemetery. So we're gonna swing past. What you're gonna see here is the planetarium of the Adventure Science Center. Nashville is huge on education. It's got one of the highest we have one of the highest college pieces, or we have more colleges per capita than any other city. So it would make sense that we would start educating our young people early. The Nashville Adventure Science Center is an awesome place. It was there when I was a child, and they have all kinds of neat exhibits in there. Okay everybody, I am at the city cemetery, the Nashville City Cemetery. It's a very large cemetery, and I am parked on an edge farther away from where I want to be, because where I want to be is kind of on the other side over there, but some odd folks that were just like sitting in the middle of the road, and I didn't feel comfortable parking my car over there, so we're over here. And I'll take you around and show you some of the stones and take some pictures, and I'll post them up on my webpage so you all can see. But I want to show you all these amazing books that they have here at the city cemetery. A little dirty from the stuff above, but it actually tells you like the history of the town, and it gives you different areas have different pieces of history to them. So as you walk through the city cemetery, it's all about educating you about the ancestors and the founders of Nashville. So we're gonna walk through, and I'm just gonna take y'all along with me. I want to show y'all the one where it says where he was drowned whilst bathing. It's just kind of fascinating to me. But we're gonna walk through here and just look at some of the different unique stones, and I'm going to try to stay away from that car if it's still there, although I don't see it anymore. I'd rather park up there, but I'll park where I am just to stay safe. I did find that there's another exit over there that I can get out of, so even if they're still in here, we can still go. No big deal. Nashville does not allow any commercial photography, no rubbings here. No commercial stuff. Of course, this is a vlog, so it's not commercial, but this is why here, if you can see, people have come in here and vandalized stones, and then they have to come along and they have to pair it up. If you can see here, there's a pair of the new and the old together just to keep it upright, which is very sad. And if you love history like I do and understand why these stones are so important, it's kind of sickening that that they're here. So here's another one that has been broken. I don't understand why you would want to break a gravestone or what exact pleasure you would get from it, but for whatever reason they do. There's several in this area that are broken. I'm just a little nervous being here by myself, but we'll be all right. I'm just going to come over here and show you this one. It has a statue. Of course, it too has been vandalized, but it has the old authentic piece around it. This is Ella Dallas, apparently. Her lovely gravestone. Keep in mind, these were done She died in 1873, so as expensive as this would be today, she was a very prominent member of Nashville. We have mausoleums here. See if I can find out who they belong to for you. These are the halls, it looks like. And these are the kind that I guess I could climb over and go in. Okay. Go. No need to climb. You just simply walk on in. These are, a lot of times here in Nashville you'll have these, they're faux. What do you call it, is not inside. We have black walnuts here too, look. Black walnuts, very cool. Very unique. I'm not sure exactly what the 4 posters mean, but very unique and interesting. These folks passed away. This lady over here, Elihu Hall, passed away in 1852. So, as you can see, they're really unique and ornate. And like I have told y'all before, every single graphic on these has symbolism. So, what I do love about this cemetery is that they have road names. I think that's awesome. Little paths that you walk down here, a lot of them you can't drive on. They have road names, so. Alright. I'm going to have to pause and restart because of this new camera, but you can see up here on this. And then we're going to head to the other side of the cemetery because really that's where the stones that I'm most familiar with are located. I'll bring you over here and show you this. 1859. City Cemetery is a very old cemetery indeed. Alright, so you all will have to forgive me if I sneeze. The trees are beginning to bloom here in Nashville, and while I was taking photographs I had a sneezing fit, so now I'm sniffling it away. You all can see these huge southern magnolias, that one in particular. My tree in my front yard, one of them may be dead after this winter, so it looks like unfortunately I'm going to have to get a new tree, and I do believe that this is the kind that I'm going to pick up. They have the magnolia flowers that smell amazing, and they get huge. Y'all can kind of, I'm going to walk this way. We're going to send up a prayer that my car doesn't get hurt. You can see how big, I mean, we're not talking about small stones. That stone over there, right there, those are about 4 feet tall, so these are huge trees. So now we're going to move into one of the more interesting kind of areas. Woo, blurry eyes. Fun. Once again, we have more stones that have been vandalized. I'm just going to kind of walk y'all through this cemetery. It's an interesting place for sure. And I love how they have the magnolias here. You can see this one. This one is absolutely massive. Sorry. Distracted by the trees. Y'all are here to look at the stones, and I'm distracted by the trees. Okay. So this is Rachel. Died in something. I believe those are flower there at the top. I am not afraid of graveyards, mainly because my religious beliefs, from what I have studied, say that the dead don't know anything, that they're asleep, so I don't really have anything to fear from them. I know that some people do. Obelisk on this one. Kind of an interesting nod to Egypt. So when you believe, as I do, that the dead don't know anything, that leaves not dead people wandering around, but demons. Not a whole lot better, really, when you think about it. But that's all I'm going to say about it, because trying to push a religious agenda at all. I am a Christian, and so cemeteries to me are peaceful places. People don't normally come there. Gotta so wonder about these people that were from Iowa. I don't know why they bug me so much, guys, but they do. Here are the lovely southern magnolia pods on the ground. Of course, they've eaten all the seeds out of them at this point. The squirrels have. Oh, I'm going to take you over here to see this one. This one's pretty. Still fences around some of the plots. Not sure who's in here because there don't appear to be any grave plots in there, but obviously there are somewhere. Here are some of these lovely above the ground, tell you about their lives. Now, things have pretty weeping willow here. Okay, make our way over here. That's an interesting little spot in the ground too. Walk over here. Alright, so this gravesite still has the flag on it, as you can see, is Mr. William Driver. He was born in Salem, Massachusetts in 1803 and died in Nashville, Tennessee, March 3rd of 1886. And it has a lovely saying on it. It's a beautiful stone. The anchor. Christ would have been your anchor back then. So he was a Christian. We know he was also in the military. Based on this, we have ivy. And I'll have to look up the significance. We also have mushrooms, and that's kind of unique. I don't see mushrooms a lot on gravesites. Okay, so I took some pictures of that one for you. We're going to keep moving. This person died in 1876. This is Mr. Alfred Hicks Sr. Very nice stone. Gotta hope these trees don't come down. Excuse me. Keeping an eye on my car. This has a beautiful ornate fence. I would not be surprised that this fence is fairly original to the plots that are in there. And this gravestone. Oh, okay. This is a very important gravestone. This is daughter of William Blunt Robertson. Robertson County, that's the county that I live in here in Tennessee. So this would have been one of the founders' daughters. She died in 1857, it says, born in 1808. So she would have been here around the time that the city was being organized and some of those things going on. Okay, so we're going to keep moving. Because it's a little chilly out here. I can't believe it. It's March. It's not freezing. Okay. We're going to head up this way towards these. I believe this is the one where I found that he was drowned whilst bathing. It's one of those things that is kind of unique. That's not it. I may have to wander around for a minute. There's also one here that looks like a Dracula. Oh, there it is. I'm going to show this one to you. And then we'll go up here and look. Type gravestone. It's really kind of unique. I think it's probably one of the most unique ones that I've ever seen here. There is one in Nashville. I have to take y'all to Mount Olivet because there they have one that actually looks like a pyramid. But here's this one. Y'all can see. I'm going to show you here. It looks like even has a little head hole, but we have a footer down here. How unique is this gravestone? It's just really